YouTube. I've got a story to tell you today. I actually mentioned this story to KTM duchrudder, messaged him it, and he found it fucking hilarious. So he actually gave me a shout out in one of his videos for it. Basically, me and the missus, we've got a little doggy. It's a little cockapoo, which is a ridiculous name for a dog, but it's a lovely little thing. We call him Tetley. And he's got a bit of a scat fetish. He loves to eat shit. Don't know what's up with that dog. We've tried everything to stop him from doing it, but he just loves to do it. One day, I finished work at 12 o'clock on a Friday, which it is today. It's now 1:45. And yeah, I finished work at 12 o'clock. She gives me a call and says, "Oh, can you come over mine and look after the dog? Because it's been in the house pretty much all day by itself, so you probably want some company." So I went over, went to give it a little walk around and basically sit at home with it. And I let him out to do a crap and all that sort of thing. And I look over and it looks like he's got a bit of poo stuck to him. So I thought, oh, for God's sake. So I get a bag and I went to go and clean him up and that. I walk outside and as I get closer I realise it's not a bit of poo stuck to him. It's actually the little blue poo bags that you pick up shit with hanging out of his arse. So I goes and picks it up and pretty much pull it out of him like a magician pulls a hanky out of his sleeve. It was absolutely disgusting. I was retching. Oh Christ, it was disgusting. The dog sort of gave it a little yelp as it came out, and there's still a little bit of poo from the previous turd that was left in that bag inside it. It was absolutely grim. But yeah, as it turns out, whilst my girlfriend's mum was picking up all the poo in the garden, he managed to get his head inside the little bin there when he put it in and eat a bag of shit. Apparently food tastes better second time round. So yeah, I wasn't too pleased that day. Guess what everyone, I've just pulled a bag out of your dog's bum. Grim. Yeah. When I let him out in the garden, we've seen him, kind of crap. We just see him look like he's eating something. We call him over and he just sort of flings his head round like that, and as he turns around to look at us and freezes, there's a poo hanging out of his mouth like a sausage, and it sort of just went woo and dangled there out of his mouth. Oh my god. We was going, oh my god, no! Tetley, stop! Please stop eating your own poo. I'm gonna be sick. But yeah, we managed to get that one out of his face. So yeah, my dog has a scat fetish. I was ignored and half that. Yeah, he's a nightmare, that dog. He's having a nice romantic Valentine's meal. We sat there trying to in the kitchen for once, eating a nice meal, and all we can see out the corner of our eye is a dog going to town on his bed. He pulled it out of his bed and he starts pumping away. There's us trying to have a romantic meal, getting distracted by the dog having a little hump away. Dirty bleeder. Hate that junction. Loves to hump everything, that dog. We actually... oh god, I just remembered a story I've got to tell you. He basically humps everything, and there was one time when it was just really going to town. We were just like, we tried to put him off, we tried to call him and distract him with some treats and give him a toy, but no, he gets bored and goes back to pumping away. And he was, yeah, it was really going to town, and suddenly just stops straight away and starts licking himself and like really getting in there and licking himself. Like, what the hell's wrong with him? And then he stands up and he's arched his back, tail fully tucked between his legs, and he's got a look on his face like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on. And sort of look at him, and this was the first time it had happened because he's just a little puppy. His knob had got stuck all the way out, and it was absolutely, it was like a tube of lipstick that someone's wound all the way out. Oh, it looked like a little red chipolata. Bloody disgusting. Oh Christ, nearly ran over my foot. It was absolutely grim. And so, panicking, because we didn't know if this was normal before, we never owned a dog before. I thought they only come out a little bit, like a little red tip. But, so my girlfriend actually calls the vet, and it's like, he was just sort of going to town and now it's sort of out. Is this normal? And the person said, yeah, it's probably got stuck, probably got a bit overexcited. What you need to do is rub a bit of Vaseline in it, or a bit of sugar and lemon into the dog's penis. He actually used the term massage. So what he essentially did was asked us to wank off our dog. Fuck no, were we going to do that? We put him outside and let the car do its work. Poor little thing. It went away by itself. He doesn't learn. It's happened a few times. It's been pumping away, and then his little weenie gets stuck out. Oh, it's disgusting. And he just like tucks it in and stuff it dragging on the floor, and he looks all sad and upset and worried. We were worried at first, but now we know it'll go away by itself. I was telling a friend at work the story about the dog humping and it getting stuck out and all that sort of thing. And he told me about his dog. He's got his son, I think he said his son was about 4 at the time, or I don't know. But he refers to his dog, he says when that happens to his dog, his son says, oh Dad, the dog's lipstick's coming out. Like that. And then the dog was actually starting to hump the kid one day. And like the kid shouting out, oh Dad, get him off me! And his dad's not, they're all laughing, it's all funny little joke. Until the kid once says, oh no Dad, the dog's weed on me! And he says still to this day he hasn't had the heart to tell his son that wasn't wee, that was not wee. Dogs are dirty creatures, aren't they? Gravelly. Don't like this. I've already used up one of my 9 lives today. Bloody pigeon nearly flew into my face. I literally ducked last second and skimmed its foot. It was close. Very, very close. I was actually taught a trick to put dogs off of eating their own poo. It's feed them bananas, because apparently bananas make their excrement taste foul, like absolutely foul. So we started feeding him 1 banana a day and stuff, and then we seen him have a little sniff and ooh, no. But turns out it's an acquired taste that my dog seems to have. Because it doesn't put him off. We've even upped his dosage to 2 and he just doesn't eat them. So we have to be extra vigilant when he is out and about. Just make sure he's not going to start to chow down.